Welcome to the Spit Bucket Hotel Party.
Thanks for joining us.
Where does that track come from?
The Spit Bucket intro?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I lost the original track.
There's a Bears News podcast that uses that same song. That same
Bears News podcast?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
All right, we're about to
come
into some money.
Yeah, actually, I can pull it up.
It's been a while since we've done the show, and what better way to start off the show than to call out a new lawsuit? Who are we suing, Alan?
Omar, I thought you wrote that. I
no.
thought you recorded
Isn't
that.
this like a...
I swear you mentioned that you wrote it.
I never said that I wrote it.
No, this is just like it wasn't like a free sound.
Yeah, it's a royalty free, so then I know that they got it for free, and I can tell you from where too.
Okay, tell us what the name is called, and then Omar can bleep it out because we're not giving anyone any free promo.
No, we gotta find. Everyone's gotta know who we're suing.
The Bears podcast is called Bear With Me.
Bear with me.
Wait, like, is it the team, the Bears?
Yeah.
What a garbage fucking podcast. You can leave that in there.
You ain't scared.
Garbage team.
We're not scared anymore.
Wow.
All right, well, I did it a lot better than they did.
The Bears fucking lost today.
They deserve it.
What else is new?
Because the Bears suck, baby. The Bears have been a letdown since 2010.
3-1, baby. As tears come down my face.
3-1.
Yeah.
But you know who is winning? All right, we could turn the podcast off.
He's like, wait, I wanted to listen to this.
You know who is winning? Our audience, because we're back. I just needed to make sure that we were all on here. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we haven't done this in a good minute, so I'm relearning how to walk again. People have been fiending for it. I've been getting messages nonstop, left and right. People wanting more dog milk. What else do we have?
I actually, though, for real, have seen our Facebook page getting a lot of interactions.
Yeah.
A lot of new likes, so thank you to everybody. Thank
We,
you for loving me and me only.
We wanted to end this shit a long time ago. This pandemic was the perfect time to pretend that we just couldn't get together anymore.
Honestly, though, of all the things that could have happened, cast members coming and going, I would have never thought a pandemic would have put an end to us.
The newest
we're
member.
back, baby.
All right. Yeah, we'll try to get back to a more regular thing, but
on the podcast.
Shut the fuck up.
same shit show as it.
This man got fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater on his phone or something. What the fuck?
Alan listening to a podcast? Is this what you guys missed? Is this what I got all those messages for? Anyway, my name's Omar, and joining me at the table, we have returning the newest bodybuilder of the podcast. It's Alan Mendoza.
My boy getting swolled.
Hello, everyone. Yes.
It's been 2 months, and all you have to say is hello?
It's been tough, man. It's been tough. Does
Dude,
it sound good?
Yeah, no, you sound great. You sound huge, as a matter of fact.
Thank you.
Even.
Big.
Mario, you're going to have to speak into the mic.
Yeah, I bought some protein.
Bigly even.
All right, Alan, what made you change and become a swole-ass bodybuilder?
I don't want to say I want to do it for myself because I don't.
He's doing it for the poon.
I guess.
He's got those gray sweats on. He's ready.
Hey.
No gray sweats on, but great voice. It's Keniel, everyone.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome back.
Thank you,
welcome
thank
back.
you. It's been a long time. Without a dope beat to step two. Step two.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Step two. Step two.
The last time we had Keniel on the podcast was the last time we were all legally allowed to gather together. So it was a little bit of an omen, and now he's back. So wave number 2, baby.
Yes, sir.
We can't win them all.
Truly.
All right. I got on my case. So I'm sorry, team.
We don't have to talk about it. But Keniel, you're the only one on the podcast who has gotten sick. What was that like?
Have you really?
Yeah, I did have the Rona.
I
had the
forgot
Rona.
that
Yeah,
you don't know
yeah.
what it was.
It was more annoying than anything. It
Yeah.
wasn't like, it was more annoying in the sense that like I knew I had to stay home and I couldn't see people. But like my symptoms weren't bad. I had
Strong as hell.
a fever for like a day and a half, and then like my skin ached for also like a day and a half. Other than that, I didn't have anything. But like my mom and my brother, they had it the worst. My oldest brother, who's never mind, I won't say that, but my oldest brother, he lost his sense of smell, taste.
Oh, he got
had
all the
fever.
symptoms?
Yeah. I think my middle brother had diarrhea.
Dude, that's
and
me
fever.
every day, 3 times a day, though, full real.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
But he's getting constant COVID checks at work, so he's
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I've been forgetting to go to those.
So, and then my mom, she lost the sense of smell and taste. had a fever, body aches, and then she had like a cough for like a month afterwards.
So the three of you together all made every symptom.
Yeah,
You guys were like the COVID puzzle
Yeah.
for it.
4 of us. It was 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we completed the puzzle for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And our high risk member, it's Mario, everyone.
What up? You can find me at Punknap on anything.
Have you ever heard of Chainsaw?
My band Destruction Baby just is on Spotify now and stuff.
What's tonight's code for Among Us?
WKPX 101. Everyone should be reading Chainsaw Man. I'm back.
Oh, he he got into the lottery recently.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Our lottery
let's finish.
winner.
Look at Steph's
To be fair, you guys did just tell Steph that I'm doing that.
I
She
didn't
did
say
not know that, so thank
I knew
you.
that you were doing it in theory, and you were thinking about doing it, but I didn't know you were actually following through with it.
Yeah, well, now she knows. Thank you, everyone.
Alan, you just called him out. It's okay, though.
I'm sorry.
That is what the net P on my billboard is
knew
about.
I kept asking what it was like. I was like, "What's that mean?" Like, because I couldn't see what he was trying to do. Like, on
Did you
his
think it
website.
meant net pussy? And he was just
Well, it said
slinging
down
his-
11. So
I was like, "What are you down 11 on?"
that's what I'm down on.
All right. In the net positive for pussy, it's Jam Ginto, everyone.
Yeah.
Been getting it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Positive for pussy.
Yeah, Jam's tested positive for pussy.
Interesting.
What we normally do on the Spit Bucket is we talk about funny news stories, but I feel like it's been 2 months and we should maybe catch up a little bit. Have you guys read Chainsaw Man?
Yes, let me tell you about Chainsaw Man real quick.
But in all honesty, though, I don't remember when the last time Eric and Alan were in the same episode.
I almost thought that you guys were the same person for a while because I've never saw you in the
Both of you
same.
kind of just became an enigma. But it's okay. I love both of you. You're both my sons.
Actually, they were both here the last time I was here.
But that was probably the last
Alan
time.
just wasn't on it. He was back in the back
Oh,
eating chips.
that's right.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a picture. You
I
were
was
on my bed
late,
eating
wasn't
chips.
I?
You were on chip duty that day.
Yeah. Making a lot of noise with that bag of chips.
Chips
Yeah.
and Mabel.
I was asked to stop eating the chips. Which was kind of whack, you know. But
He's like, to be honest, it was kind of whack. What else? We went on a nice little cabin trip together with Mario for his birthday, and he saw me without a shirt for the first time. How was that?
Wait, did you? I haven't even seen him without a shirt.
Yeah, I saw him without a
Man.
shirt. He saw me without a shirt.
Multiple times.
I saw you in
I'm
your
upset.
panties, Mario.
Yeah, you did.
did you guys have an orgy?
No.
I was trying,
What
but Omar
happened?
was snoring, dog.
Was I actually snoring?
No.
Oh, okay, because I do snore a lot.
Because as soon as
You
I
should
heard
have just
Mario,
you should have waited for him to be dead asleep and have his problem happen, and then be like, "All right, it's everyone else start right now
it's
too."
go time.
Because then he'll wake up, and then everyone will just be.
Keniel was in the room.
Yeah,
too,
Keniel was
so
in
out
the
of
room.
respect for him.
Yeah.
Keniel, do you know about my problem?
You wet the bed? I don't know.
No, he tends to eat ass in his sleep. Not. Oh, sorry. Not. I misspoke. Not eat. Devour.
Like, what do you mean?
Sometimes you just wake up and there's
And
an
you're
ass.
hungry.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Ever wake up
showered
for a midnight
Saturday
snack?
night specifically for that.
You should have took Jam's spot in the bed.
Hold
Also,
on. Let me speak about the bed real quick. So they slept in the pull-out couch. It was super fucking tiny.
Next to a hot tub.
It was maybe like 2 inches bigger than a twin size mattress.
Yeah, and it was so adorable how like cuddled up they were and stuff. But then if you woke up at night, you can see Omar look like he was in so much pain.
Me, dude, I was sleeping comfortable as fuck.
That's what he said, but he was like,
if you think
Hard.
sleeping close to each other is cute, you should have seen me and Steph when we had to sleep on a single person inflatable bed in the YMCA gym floor
Those
when my
fucking
car got
suck.
stuck in the
I was
snow.
pretty comfortable.
I was comfy too, but we literally we were like holding each other like this. We literally couldn't do it.
"That's cute."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and then
think-
they would always
To be
uninflate.
fair, they gave us 2, but we just decided
Yeah.
to stay on one.
And I was like, yeah, we'll just put that to the side.
I think inflatables are only a problem for big people because I remember I first experienced one at a convention, and it was me and this other dude sleeping on the bed, and only my side was like flat to the ground. And I was like, "Oh, why does my back hurt?" It was just
Damn.
like, "Oh, it's because I'm fat and I shouldn't be on air mattresses. That's
It's
why
okay.
You should have asked for a water bed.
I ate their peanut butter, so it was all right. Have I
Wait,
told
what
this
kind
story
of
yet?
convention?
Have I
Wait,
told
what
this story?
convention? What convention is this?
It was ASEN, the anime convention here.
Oh, okay.
The one we were supposed to go to collectively dressed as My Hero characters.
Yeah, so this was my first time going there. I can't believe I didn't tell you guys this story. It was my first time going there. I was super excited because my friend, he had gone multiple times. He booked the room and he was like, just give me this amount of money and you can sleep in the room. And I was like, cool. So everyone paid an equal amount and I thought we would all have a turn on the bed. At least that's what I would have done. That's what I tried to do with you guys too. I brought that up.
It's cool.
But he was like, no, here's this air mattress.
You sleep on this.
Yeah, me and this guy I used to call Rock Lee, we just slept on the fucking air mattress. Yeah, and then I was kind of really broke, so I don't even know why I went, but like I did have a little bit of money, and they didn't invite us to Denny's. Like, that whole group went to Denny's, and they left without us, without me and Lee. So we were just, like, starving, and we're like, we don't have a car because we came with that guy. Like, what are we supposed to do for food?
What a dickhead.
And we saw that they left their cooler. So we went in their cooler. We didn't want to make a sandwich because we didn't want to make it too obvious. And I was just pissed. Like, I wasn't even hungry anymore. I was just mad. So I grabbed the peanut butter and I opened it and I just stuck my hand in there.
Oh, but that wasn't obvious?
And I ate it. Well, I smoothed it out with my hand. And I ate it and I put it back. And it was just like my little revenge. I was just like on the floor on the bed watching them eat it. Just like,
What
you
if you started
motherfuckers.
COVID? What if that's
That's
what
the beginning.
started?
Honestly, it probably started at an anime convention.
I don't doubt it. Everyone's fucking disgusting at anime conventions.
Yeah,
I
they drink creamer.
Dude,
Yes.
I walked past this dude who smelled like he just pooped his pants. Like,
That's
have you ever been around a little kid who duties himself? And it's like, there's just a pungent, pure smell of fresh
Yeah.
shit.
Boy, do I know.
And that's what that guy smelled like. And I thought there was poop on the floor or something. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, well, that's weird because I didn't smell it again. But I walked past that same guy to get to the other side. And I was like, oh, this man smells like poop.
Maybe you forgot to wipe.
That's fucked.
that's
Forgot?
gross.
Have you ever forgotten?
When you
Personally.
gotta get those big anime titty figures.
Yeah. First
Can't
come,
wipe,
first
dude.
serve.
Yep.
Every moment's precious in an anime convention.
He probably
Ain't
was
no
wearing a,
time
he's
to
probably
deny
wearing
that.
a diaper to not have to go to the bathroom.
I don't know, but he
No,
was
you
also
know-
wearing all white, so that was really weird.
Was he like a bigger boy?
Oh fuck.
No, he was a little Asian man.
Maybe he had a colostomy bag.
That's fucked up, Mario.
So
Wouldn't you want somebody there to help you out with that though? Like,
I'm pretty sure that's
I
a
had this
manageable.
guy. I used to know this guy who was like one of the front end managers for like the cashiers at Target, and he had a colostomy bag, but he had like a really big like round stomach, and I think it sat on his stomach because you could always see like a bulge there.
Well, he said this was a small Asian man.
Thing is that sometimes you walk past him and it did smell like shit, and it's because his bag was leaking.
That's
Yeah.
But the thing is he did just say he was wearing all white.
yeah. So
I don't
feel
think
like
if I had that, I'd ever risk wearing all white.
That's
was-
true.
I
My
was
man was
looking
wearing red
for
and khaki.
I was looking for it. Dog.
So he probably was just
I
nasty.
don't think he shit himself, but I do think he just didn't shower.
He probably didn't shower before he went there, and then just didn't shower the whole time.
Yeah.
Found it pointless.
After a while, that convention's motto was like, "Don't forget to bring your soap" or something like
Yeah.
that. Like they would remind you
Nuh-uh.
in the pamphlets to
Why?
take a shower.
That's gross.
Why is
Dude.
it a thing?
I guess
Anime
that's-
nerds
they
are
have
gross.
to
Go to
remind you.
anime convention.
Nerds are gross. Dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking true. dude.
telling you.
My cousin that you know, nasty. He is nasty.
By the way, he's selling some cool Pokemon cards. Tell him to give me that family discount.
I don't fuck with him, dude. We call him.
El cucuy.
Never mind. But this dude stays with yellow fingernails, smells like milk, doesn't brush his hair.
What's worse, smelling like shit or old milk?
I can
Shit.
confirm all those things because I've played
Dog
card
shit
games with him.
is the worst.
And he does have disgusting nails. And
Does he still have that long pinky nail, or is it the long index fingernail? Because he's
His
I saw
nail-
the index, and his hair was like, I don't like making fun of people for having dandruff because I have a very bad dandruff
but
problem.
you can do something about
Like,
it.
even my eyebrows get like really dry and look like that. But this man, you know that part in Home Alone 2 where Harry gets electrocuted and his hair is like that? Yeah, his
Straight
was like
up.
that with dandruff. And I was like, just wash it, dude.
Cut it.
Fucking Lalo,
cut
dude. Get your life together. And you can leave that fucking name in, dude.
If you listen to this, that family discount, right? On Pokemon cards?
You ain't getting those cards, dog.
Get that
sorry.
Shaw's boy.
Anyway, should we go and talk about the news, or does anyone else have anything they want to?
Well, we didn't introduce Stephanie.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
she's a
now with a microphone. It's Steph, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Precious
Sorry that
and
we
perfect.
also don't have extra headphones. We're on a budget. We've been doing a lot of cutbacks.
Yeah, the thing is that you think that over this 2-month break, the production value would have gone up, but
We're DIY.
we got a new lamp, and I'm really upset that nobody's mentioned it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. It just didn't seem like anyone else did. So I was gonna say. It's nice.
That's the only thing we got for the podcast is a new lamp. Do you guys like it?
I mean, the plant's new, right? I noticed the
Yes.
plant.
The plant, the
Plant's
light.
pretty nice.
That's it.
I rearranged the plushies. Guys, come on.
All right.
Is this the amp that Jam spilled juice on?
It is.
That Omar threw a pillow on me, and my juice fell on
It turns out
Why
Jam
did you
has
do
really
that?
good reflexes.
Why
It's
did you throw a pillow at her?
sometimes you just get overcome with rage, you know?
Interesting.
All right. You guys want to hear about some news?
Rabbit.
All right, let's hear about some funny news that came out of China. So a Chinese man,
God damn it.
Chinese man's big belly saves him from falling down a well.
Nice.
Interesting.
An overweight Chinese man found his big belly to be a lifesaver after it got wedged in a well and stopped him from falling down. The 28-year-old, identified as Liu, got trapped in the family well after breaking through the wood that was used to cover it in his hometown.
Poor fucking guy.
That is the same reason why I don't sit on wicker furniture. I'm terrified.
Has anyone broken a chair before?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I sat on it. What do you mean? I sat on it and broke.
All right, and here's a picture of him with his arms crossed like he's very bothered. And the funny thing about it is, his legs are just dangling underneath.
Well, it doesn't explain how deep that well is. He could be standing up.
Well, if it saved him from falling, I'm going to imagine that it was more than someone should fall down a well.
I wish my family had a well. They don't got shit.
Well,
Your
he
dad
got
lost
that
all his
nasty
ostriches.
as well water.
You got a new lamp.
I got a new fucking lamp, dude. God bless. Thank you, Keniel.
Where's the coffee table at?
All right, we're
Where's
working
my
on
new
it.
dresser?
Yikes.
All right, listen. Where's your brakes?
He's not lying to me. He already knows I failed you guys.
Eric was supposed to do my brakes, guys, and he could. But
It's
it's
okay.
okay. I don't think anything less.
I've given up working on cars.
All right, so he remained in that way as gobsmacked locals watched a team of at least 5 firefighters tie a strong rope around his waist to finally heave him out to safety, totally unharmed. Do you think they used any butter or anything?
I was just about to ask that.
I like that they had to specify strong rope.
Yeah, strong rope.
Imagine how embarrassing that is, though. Like, everyone's just watching you be pulled out by a rope.
Yeah, how does that even happen?
It had to have been. He must have been goofing or something. Because
He was new boot goofing.
He was doing a
Hey, been
TikTok
there.
dance.
big ass boot.
All right. It says that the fire service had estimated his weight at about 500 pounds.
Could have just asked him.
that big.
Yeah, there's no way.
Well, maybe the rest of him
I was gonna say, maybe
that
his
saved him was
legs.
underneath him. Yeah,
Big ass legs, dude.
but it's
Leg
fun.
day.
Mario, you got to talk into the microphone.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to make fun of this fat man on camera.
On camera?
Yeah. This is a live show. Right?
Yeah, it's a live feed.
I do love that they did guess his weight fairground style because it turns out he actually only weighed 300.
Damn.
Oh.
From that picture, from what I can see, he didn't even look that big.
Yeah, that's why it's funny that they're
Yeah.
like, no, that guy was 500.
I've seen plenty of my 600-pound life, and he didn't look like he was near 500.
Either way, the force said that he only survived because he was too fat to fall.
Hard.
And seemingly, he jumped on the wood that was covering the well.
So he was fucking around.
Yeah, I was gonna
So,
say.
like, how does this support anybody? And he just falls through.
It's like, this shit's not sturdy.
He did it to prove a point. It was all a part of the plan.
It says that he was jumping on wood. And I guess his parents were the ones who saw him get stuck, and they're the ones who called for help. It says all the locals were watching. After that, everyone just had to... Yeah.
We used to have this house that I lived in had like a big gap between the house and then the fence to the backyard. There was so much snow that I couldn't open the gate to get to the backyard. So I just hopped over it and I was fine. I played over there with my dog. Come back, try to hop back to go back into the house, and my pants got stuck on like the loop that bends over like the chain link fence.
Ooh.
And I couldn't get it off. I basically had to take my leg out of the pants, but my mom has a picture of me
You gotta get a
hanging by
picture.
my pants on a fence. And she's in the fucking living room and she took it with her cricket phone.
When was this?
I was in like 8th grade.
I'm imagining-
And I
Make a
just had my
poster.
sweatpants hooked onto the fence and my mom didn't help me. She just laughed.
God, you guys ever get your belt loop stuck when you're walking through a door?
Yes.
And that
It is
ruins your day.
infuriating.
Yes.
It was actually a couple of weeks ago. You know how you have like a door and then a screen door?
Yeah.
So like my handle is like it's almost like a stick. Or
That's
something.
how all
It's
the
real
screen
thin,
doors are.
right?
Yeah, all the time.
So I'm like holding the screen door open with my back, and then I'm like locking the key door, and then I turn to like go, and then it just like snags, and like I'm thinking like some shit's attacking me or
Yeah.
whatever. So I'm like starting to like swing at nothing, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just stuck on the door.
God.
It's embarrassing.
I feel like the equivalent of what happened to this man would be if your belt loop got stuck on a door and you pulled the door off the hinges.
Damn, Rip.
But yeah, that's what's going on in China now. So things have lightened up a little bit.
World news.
World news, baby.
Did you do the travel noise?
No. All right. Well, it's too late now. So
Let's come back.
We can't
all right,
travel anyway.
we're going to
so it's all
America.
good.
We're going back to America. Here we go. Did you guys miss that or
God.
not?
That's funny.
That shit's cringe, bro.
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
I love it.
All right, Alan. Where are we traveling to next?
Malaysia.
All right, Alan, send us off.
We're off to Malaysia.
Oh wait, I got the wrong microphone. Do it again.
That took all his strength.
I don't want to do it anymore. Anyways, we're off to Malaysia. Self-proclaimed magic man dies trying to cleanse body and soul inside of a giant boiling pot.
Oh, shit.
Chris Angel, where are you at? Jabrizi, where are you at?
Oh, yikes.
We don't
I saw
talk
that
about
picture.
clowns.
Oh no,
We don't talk about clowns on this podcast.
No, sir. That's cursed.
no,
Really? He's not popping off anymore?
I don't want to get
He-
political, but
turns out he buys red hats. Is all I'm gonna say.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That sucks.
Wait, who?
So tell okay, so
Waukegan's
here's the context
resident
of that
magician?
photo, right? My coworker was like, I told him, I was like, hey, take a photo with this dude, and he's like, all right, cool. I was like, okay, cool, and I told him, I was like, hey, take a photo with this guy, and then he's like, oh, here, I got you. I'll take the photo of you. I was like, no, you take it. And he's like, no. He's like, you go take the photo. I was like, man. I was like, whatever.
Damn.
So I got dipped. Or gypped. There you go. Not dipped. Damn, dip sounds good.
You got mind freaked into taking a picture with.
Who is it?
Top
Jabrizi.
10 photos right before disaster hit.
Tragic event.
He's the he basically is a mascot. He's the mascot for the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, Benny the Bull.
He's like Benny the Bull because he's a joke, but
But he's a magician.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah, he's like the Bulls magician.
He's the magician for the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, so he's not Benny the Bull.
No.
But he is a mascot.
But for some reason, the Bulls need a magician. He comes from Waukegan High School, but he
don't mean to
claims
talk
that he's from the south side of Chicago. He tried to do a magic trick on me once during passing period when I had to go to the opposite side of the school. He took my headphones and he was like, here, let me see this. And then he did it and failed and just tangled my headphones and made me late for class.
And now he
So
does magic
sucks.
for the Chicago Bulls.
But he wears red hats.
Yes.
MAGA hat?
They're not Bulls hats. What's going on with this magic man who boiled himself?
So his name is Black Dog.
That's a cool name.
Can you? I don't know. Should we bleep that?
No, why?
Wait,
No. All right.
is this the magician we're talking about?
Yeah, his name is Lim Ba.
No, that's not.
Limbaugh.
Waukegan one is not that one.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, this is back to the Malaysia story.
Back to Malaysia right now.
Alright. So Black Dog Lim Ba suffers a major heart attack. Oh, it's a heart attack and a second-degree burn during his stunt.
I shouldn't be
Classic
laughing.
spit bucket
I have a
move.
bad habit of laughing at people getting really hurt. Like I find that so funny.
The thing
I'm
is,
gonna bring it up.
because
I'll bring it up when he's done. My bad.
getting burned alive is supposed to be the most painful way to die.
Is a second degree burn though burned alive?
But the thing is,
I think the heart attack took him
boiling
out.
water, though. I mean, we've all heard the lobsters scream, right?
No.
What?
It's sad.
It's like a high pitched, like
It's the gases that are escaping their shells. But anyway,
Aztec death whistles.
the Taoist, is that right?
Yeah.
Taoist priest and self-proclaimed magic man accidentally steamed himself to death. That fucked up. If it was on stream. All right, so there's some spelling errors here because the first line says lim ba and then the next one says lim bar.
Oh, you know what? That's probably autocorrect.
what?
That's actually a good point. Anyway,
Okay.
he's also He's also known as Black Dog. He suffered a heart attack and second-degree burns inside of a huge pot of boiling steam. Devotees of the 68-year-old Taoist medium said that they were alerted to a problem when they could hear desperate knocks coming from inside the human steam pot. Around 30 minutes into the stunt, the Chinese Kakula Shanglang Qinglong Temple.
Hey, you're doing a good job.
That was wrong.
That sounds good.
He said, I made it up.
Fake it till you make it. Anyway, it's a temple in the Malaysian city of Sula Sanglang. Onlookers removed the cover to find him unconscious, convulsating, as people made their best efforts to move him away from the scalding heat.
What was the point of this trick? Did he not know what he was... Did he just have the idea and he's like, I'll figure it out when I get there?
A magician doesn't reveal his secrets.
The masked magician.
Adam did.
I used to love that shit. I used to do tricks around the house all the time. I heard girls loved magic, so I was trying to
Omar,
get good.
did you not proofread this story? Oh, wait,
That's Alan's story.
This is Alan's story.
This is me. No, I didn't proofread it.
Ooh.
You saw me like looking for this story for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I did actually.
We had 2 months to prepare for this episode.
Wait.
The thing is, I had a bunch of stories saved, but the page that I was getting them off got deleted, so they're
Damn.
all gone. So that fucking sucks.
So he
I was ready for this.
doing a trick, and then 30 minutes later, people realized that it wasn't going good.
A trick that he performed for 10 years, apparently. Vegetables, rice, and buns also cooked. to add to
So wait, so his trick was that Bugs Bunny thing where Elmer Fudd like tries to cook him?
My shower ritual when I was a kid. Did I tell you about that?
You bathed it in the
veggies?
veggie water?
So when I was a kid,
I feel like
I
I don't
used to-
remember if you've said this on the show or if you've just told me.
we used to have buckets at home, and I would put scalding hot water in those
He
motherfuckers.
said, let me show you a trick.
And then, so there's, like you said, there's an episode of Looney Tunes where Bugs like dips his feet slowly, and then just slowly goes into the bucket. And I used to do that as a kid.
Huh.
On those buckets
Wait,
that,
but
that
so
has like
this-
painted signs
Yeah,
of kids
dude.
not to put their heads in.
Okay, so his trick was that, but then it took them 30 minutes to realize it wasn't going good. So by the time they checked up on him, he was dead already.
Well, there's a video for it, so we can check it out.
No,
after.
I'm good.
Send me the
Well,
link.
maybe
I feel bad that I was already laughing at it. So
maybe
I
that's
don't-
how long it takes for like some of that stuff to cook. Because
But I'm trying to understand
Well,
what
if he
the
was
trick.
rocking
I'm
though,
trying to.
like, why didn't anybody say like, oh,
Well, because
maybe we
it's
should check on him?
Sometimes they do that.
It's like that
For dramatic
It's
effect.
like that
Yeah.
scene in
Chris Angel doesn't get out until the last
that
second.
scene in Hot Rod where he's like, yeah, when I start ringing the bell, let go of me so I can come up for air. And he tries to pull it right away, but he rips the string off. So they're just holding him down and he like can't breathe. And then they like let him go and he's like passed out in the water. I'm assuming it's the equivalent of that where they heard him doing like some kind of noise and they're like, oh, it's probably just
Oh, he
part-
always does that.
It's probably just part of the trick. And then 30 minutes later, which I still can't get over, they're like, oh, we should probably check on him. And he was boiled alive.
Yeah.
It does feel like an abundantly long time.
Yeah.
Well, I remember reading about like Harry Houdini tricks where he would be in water in like a milk. Let's just call them big milk buckets. He would hide in big milk buckets behind a curtain for like hours, and people wouldn't even see the bucket. They're just like, we know he's in there, and that was good enough for people back then.
Well, people didn't lie back then. Lies were invented in 2016 by Trump.
Got him.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I went there. Fuck Trump.
How could you say something so controversial yet so brave?
He was in there for 30 minutes, but apparently he was in there for 75 minutes during one of his longest performances.
Oh,
So
I was like, wait.
I don't think
This was
he's I think he's
marathoning
just
in
dipped in the water. I don't think he's actually submerged in boiling water.
But so then what exactly? I
What
don't.
went wrong?
So he's
I
just
feel like the
seen that,
video would show exactly what it was. I don't want to see it, but like I'm just trying to understand because if
Just-
he's just submerged in it,
just imagine the big barrels that they have at like distilleries or like brewing companies. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
one of
yeah,
those.
yeah.
It's like
Okay.
a silo, a
so
mini silo.
maybe the trick was him like being in there, and maybe he like did it wrong and actually like fell in. Maybe
There's probably like a secret chamber inside.
It could have been a pressure cooker. But anyways,
An air fryer?
He air fried himself.
Lim's youngest son, Kang Huai, 32, said his father began performing the steaming act around before they even heard the knocking noises from inside the steam cover. I should have proofread this.
It's okay, Dad.
This is really bad. The sounds were different to the ones his father usually made when it was time to remove the cover, he said.
Just like you said with the bell.
Yeah, exactly.
Quote says, they seemed irregular, he said, adding that his father was on medication for hypertension. So,
Dog.
probably...
So
He should have retired.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to be in hot water when you take medications. So yeah,
Hey,
it's like
he
when they
brought
tell
it
you
on
not to
himself.
drink alcohol when you're in a hot tub because it like messes up your blood. That's basically what he did by taking medication and being in steaming water.
I remember we went on a hot tub and I was just sweating in there. I'm like, is this normal?
He added, by the time the ambulance arrived, my father had stopped breathing, and he underwent a heart bypass the last year. Oh, wow. This is all just bad news. He really shouldn't have.
He was just setting up for his next trick. We'll see him
It was
next
his
year.
final trick, dude, and then it turned out to be his actual final trick.
Yeah, the heart bypass was due to off and on breathing difficulties, he said. My mother, Ching Siu Hong, his sisters, and I are very sad. Our cheerful father has left us forever. And
He'll be back.
No, that's it. So he's not coming back.
No.
The article ended.
Harry Houdini said he was going to be back.
Was he the one who died from getting punched in the stomach?
Yeah.
What?
Pre-UFC.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have survived.
he said he could take like punches to the stomach, and he let someone do it.
No, someone asked if hey, you're the guy who can do it, right? And he said, yeah.
Yeah, he said,
And then,
Oh yeah, and
without
he like
warning.
sucker punched him, and he wasn't ready for it, and it like ruptured his spleen or something. and
but the
killed
thing
him.
was that it was like
Holy
it was a thing that he could have easily cured, but he refused to go to the doctor because he's like, you know what? One more trick, I'll be back. And he didn't
That's
fucking
exactly
come
right.
back.
Legends never die. That's all I gotta say.
We still talking about him.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I just choked on my water.
Don't bring up Harry Houdini around her, guys.
Yeah, she gets emotional. She gets choked up.
Jamie, you got a story for us?
Yes, I do. And I
No one's getting cooked alive in yours.
know, but judging by the past two stories, this one I'm hoping lands well. You already know the title, and I feel like it's gonna
God
make
damn it,
Eric
I knew
scream.
this is the one.
Oh, before we jump into that, Eric, you said that you wanted to say something after Alan was done talking about.
Oh, that I have a bad habit of laughing at people getting like really hurt. Definitely
Okay,
hurt.
well then, here's the title of
No.
this.
I
Please.
won't scream. I promise.
Buddy Valastro worries he'll never bake again after horrific bowling accident. My hands are
Boss,
my
right?
lifeline.
Cake Boss.
Cake Boss.
I just saw that article. I didn't read it, but I just saw it. And it was a photo of him in the couch, and he had like his whole arm.
In a
wrapped.
cast.
Who is that?
Buddy
Boss?
Valastro,
Cake
the
Boss.
cake boss.
Wait,
Wait,
he
what
hurt himself
happened?
bowling?
Bowling accident.
Yikes!
Here
I
we
love
go.
Bowling.
Before you start that, I remember when I got my tumor removed, and then the doctor's like, yeah, we'll take this out. We'll just make a little cut here, and before you know, you'll be back to playing soccer. I'm like, doctor, I don't play soccer.
Damn.
He's like, oh, wait, you're not the kid from from the other room?
All right. Cake Boss star Buddy Valastro worries he might never bake again after undergoing 2 emergency surgeries on his dominant right hand following a horrific bowling accident in his Montville home.
Wait, he was bowling at home?
He has a bowling alley.
Well,
in his
what
home.
did he have? Did he have the Tom from Parks and Rec situation where someone just closed the ball on his hands? He was like, my fingers.
Oh, my fingers.
I
He's
think
like,
they're
you-
broken.
Yeah, that's what I imagine happened. How else do you get hurt unless he stuck his hand in
Mira,
the...
mira.
Forgot to let go of the ball.
The ball didn't
Let's
let
see
go
what
of
must have
him.
watched.
Yeah,
Let's see
the
what...
ball held on.
He must have watched that movie Kingpin. If
I
you
didn't
guys
watch
ever seen
Kingpin.
that.
No, I haven't.
What? That's a good movie.
Classic Keniel. That's like the third time you brought up a movie to them, and they're just like,
Dog, if it's not animated, just assume I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I make a lot of Letterkenny references, and nobody laughs ever. So
It's
that's
okay.
great. That's great.
Anyways, the 43-year-old Jersey boy is now looking at months of physical therapy to repair the nerve, tendon, and muscle damage he sustained September 20th while tinkering with a malfunctioning pin setter. I've reset it 100 times. This time, I guess, I looked away and my hand got pinned. The metal bar pushed right through the middle of my ring finger and middle finger.
Ugh.
It was stuck in the machine, Valastro recalled in the new episode of whatever.
He yelled in Italian. Steph, how do Italians yell?
They don't. They just use their hands.
Damn, that also takes that away from him if he can't use his hands anymore. He can't do the Italian. What do you call that? What is this?
I don't know. My grandpa did
Fuck,
that.
I love
That's called the gabagool.
This is a quote from him. He says, "It's really preliminary right now, but they're saying it's definitely going to be a long road to recovery. I have a thing with my hands. If I get a paper cut on my hand, I'm pissed. My hands are my lifeline of everything I do. And I wonder, am I ever going to do what I used to be able to do?" Buddy born Bortolo wrote on Instagram that he was grateful and blessed to be recovering at home. Yeah, that was it. My boy stabbed through the middle of 2 fingers resetting a pin setter at home.
Imagine being so rich that you break your fingers at your bowling alley in your house.
He also got like a couple DUIs in his Lambo.
He's rich, so it's okay, everyone.
That's okay. He makes delicious cannolis, or so I hear.
Is he the one who makes the jiggly cakes?
No, that's you're thinking about all of the Japanese.
Everyone but him. Y'all seen The Sopranos?
Do you want to bring the mic to your mouth?
No, because I'm not talking out here about The Sopranos. I don't want to get in trouble.
Mario, do you have a story for us?
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to keep talking about Buddy
The
Valastro.
The Sopranos?
You guys ever read Chainsaw Man?
Ate some gabagool.
That's the theme song to that shit?
Yeah.
Is it really ate some
Yeah, look it up.
What is gabagool for real?
It's
do
food.
Do you know what it is?
It's a food.
What?
Right?
What though?
What is gabagool?
I've heard of that,
Alexa.
but I don't know.
It's a lot of things. It's this thing.
The mom's already after you.
Gabba.
Yeah, can we get an
Hey, it's a
actual
little gabagool, eh? That just sounded Mexican and Italian.
It's a capicoli, which is raw meat.
Gabagool.
gabagool is
It's basically salami. That's what it
So-
says.
so-
somehow that makes it
Gabagool.
that makes it better.
Bagoli. Gabagool, goddamn. Or capicola is a traditional Italian and corsican. I don't know what that was.
It's
We're learning a lot in this episode.
Salumi.
Is bologna Italian? Mario, what's your story?
Y'all ever just used to eat the edges of bologna?
Ooh,
No.
the crust.
I don't think I've ever actually had bologna.
Bologna crust. Damn.
You ever have
Sometimes
Sometimes
bologna be hitting, boy.
You do. When you
I
throw it
haven't
on the
had that shit
stove,
in
boy,
years.
you cook bologna on the stove?
you can. Or in the microwave. It slaps. It slaps.
I thought it was like ham where you just didn't have to cook it. You just put it like in a
that's what-
sandwich.
Isn't it deli meat?
I mean, you can eat it cold, yeah,
So
but
wait,
you can
what
also
mean
cook
is
it.
meat you can eat raw, basically, right?
Yes.
Who cooks hot dogs? Or do you just
Everyone.
eat them?
Aren't you
Okay, or do you
supposed
just
to?
eat them from the package?
If you
Like,
eat it from the
No, you
package,
cook
do
them.
not fucking talk to me. You're fucking disgusting.
Wait, what?
I'm just
You're a
trying to
baby.
figure it out.
A
I don't even
cold,
eat
cold hot dog straight from the fridge.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Keep that hot dog
honestly,
water on.
I used to do that as a kid too. I was
As a
nasty.
kid, I understand.
As a
Kids are
kid, it's fine.
disgusting.
But Steph, it sounded like you were going to admit to something.
No.
Okay.
Some people in my family do it, and that's why I was like looking at them all weird.
No. Do they grab the Kraft cheese cold as fuck too?
No.
I
I
used
guess they
warm up
boil
the
it,
buns, and then
but
they warm up the buns.
Wait, they
cold
boil
hot
cheese?
dogs, cold cheese,
They boil
ketchup
the
and
hot
mustard
dogs.
straight from the fridge.
Nah, the way
So
the
you have a warm bun with all cold ingredients on the inside.
what you got to do with your hog dog. Here's how you cook a perfect hog dog. You put it in a plastic bowl in
It's
the
a glizzy.
microwave
Yeah,
until
glizzies.
until it
Talking about
erupts,
glizzies.
and it just leaves like it just explodes a little bit
Yeah.
from the
And it
side,
looks
and it
like-
looks a little burnt. It,
It
looks
looks
like a
like
little
Chainsaw
pussy.
Man's arm. When the chainsaws come out.
It looks like a
Have you guys
pussy on
read
a
Chainsaw
hog
Man?
dog.
All right, I'm gonna read my story now.
Meow.
Okay. Denji has a dream to live happy and peaceful life, spending time with girls he likes. This is a far cry from
Is
reality.
this the intro to
However,
Chainsaw Man?
As Denji is forced by the Yakuza into killing devils in order to pay off his crushing debts, using his pet devil Puchita as a weapon, he is ready to do anything for a bit of cash. Everyone go read Chainsaw Man.
Let's start a
Interesting.
Discord so Mario can talk about Chainsaw Man.
That'll be the first episode of our... What is the podcast called?
Ouija boys.
I don't like that. It's not inclusive.
Glizzy boys.
Anime is not inclusive.
You're
Can it be
partially
Glizzy
correct.
Gals?
Yeah, we'll call it that. Glizzy Gals, where we
Glizzy
talk about
Pals.
anime. Ooh, Glizzy Pals.
Glizzy pals. Try to drink. We drink the water from different types of hot dog packages and rate them to see who has the best
That's
water.
gross. I was just going to say we eat hot dogs and watch anime or read manga, but you are
Hey, yeah.
a heathen.
Have
I
you
got-
guys
I got
ever
produced.
eaten too many hot dogs?
3 hot dogs is too many for me.
Yeah.
The thing with hot dogs is I can eat 6 hot dogs and still be hungry. So that's why I don't eat hot dogs, because they're just a waste of time for
My
me.
boy's a monster, dude.
I eat 2. I think 2 hot dogs is the perfect.
I
amount
wish
of
that
hot
was
dogs.
true.
I
Yeah,
don't even
I
remember
agree.
how many hot dogs I could eat before it was like. I don't
Imagine
even
like
remember.
those like food eating contests. How did they do it?
Well, they dip the hot dog in water. And
Yeah,
then,
when I was working at the Civic Center in Libertyville, they would have hot dog eating contests.
for fun.
Yeah, it was gross.
I have
Whoever wanted to get bite.
I have distaste for hot dogs because at my last job,
Corn dogs? What about corn dogs?
Ooh,
corn dogs, man. Anyways,
Wrapped glizzy?
my last job, kids ages 3 to 5 love hot dogs, specifically cut up weenies. And these kids, like, you can't give them bigger pieces because they'll put it in their mouths and they'll just start like. And then, oh no, okay. So
Oh
we
my
had
God.
one 5-year-old in the class, and I'm like, all right, I trust this girl. She's super smart. I'm gonna give her a whole hot dog. She could just like stick her fork in it and bite it. I put it on her plate,
Immediately.
turn around, and I start chopping up the other kids into smaller circles. And this girl is like fisting it, and she's literally like slurping it.
Ew.
And it
Oh
goes
my God.
back.
So-
I see her take it all in. It goes back out, and she's like, she just catches it in her hands. So she fucking she threw. Yeah,
Like that one guy.
that video of that white guy who's like inhales him and then shoots him into the air. That was basically this 5-year-old girl.
So gross.
So I have a
Gross.
hot dog
Do you
bane
guys
of my
used to eat
existence.
eggs with hot dogs in them?
Dude, I used to love that.
That
shit.
used to hit hard.
That's still good.
The first thing I ever tried to cook by myself was eggs
And hot dogs?
and chopped up weenies, and I didn't know how many eggs was enough for like a 8-year-old girl. So I cut up like 12 hot dogs and did like 6 eggs.
Oh my God.
And I
That
put it
sounds
in, like-
my meal.
And I put it
And
in
I
like
cooked
the
12 eggs.
I put it in like the biggest pan, and they all burnt to a crisp.
That's so gross.
Did I tell you guys about that time I choked on a hot dog in 3rd grade?
I don't know if you did.
So there was this kid, Vernon, who was doing...
No.
Wait, a vermin? Like a rodent?
No,
Oh, that's a
his
vermin.
name was Vernon, and we were doing show and tell, and his thing was talking about an episode of Ripley's Believe It or Not about a guy who wouldn't chew food and would just massage his throat,
Ew.
and that's how he would swallow it. And I was like, that sounds easy.
So your trick was eating whole hot dogs?
So during lunch, we had hot dogs, and I'm like, a hot dog easily go down
Easy.
my throat.
No.
So I took a bite of the hot dog, just the weenie, and I start massaging my throat, and it's not going down. It's not going down, and then my friend hands me like a carton of milk, but I'm like choking, so
Milk's
I can't
not going
swallow.
anywhere?
Yeah, so then I run to the lunch ladies, and if you went to Carmen, you know where the lunch ladies were at. They're just standing there, so I run to her. Then I start like grabbing at my neck, and then she starts slamming her hand on my back, trying to like get it out.
Everyone watching.
Everyone was watching, which is embarrassing,
It's almost like you fell down a well.
but she.
That hot dog fell down the well that is your throat. And got stuck.
Oh my God.
Well, it didn't work. This lady was not helping. So I thought, I'm gonna die. Like those
Death
thoughts,
by glizzy.
yeah, those thoughts went through my head. And so I ran to the nurse's office, but I didn't think I was gonna
While
make
choking.
it. Yeah, while choking. Didn't think I was gonna make it. So I just started slamming my back against the wall, and then the hot dog popped out.
Where were the lunch ladies? They're like, they let you just run out. They're like, all right,
Yeah.
that's the end of that.
And for a week, I felt the hot dog shape in my throat.
It stretched your throat
Yeah,
out.
dude.
Hey, that's what it's like to lose your virginity.
It's not cool. 2 years later, or maybe 3 years later, however long, it was way too old to be trying this again. I told my friend about that story. Like, yo,
To be honest, I think I could do it now.
no. Here's the thing. I told him the story that I choked on the hot dog, and he was like, "What? That sounds easy." So he grabs a fucking brat,
No.
and we're jumping on the trampoline, and he swallows the brat, and it gets fucking stuck in his throat. And then I see him.
You're like, bro, that's not a hot dog.
I see him try so hard, like the veins in his throat pop out and everything, just like, and he swallows the fucking thing, dude. And I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, so he's a champ.
It was like easy.
Broth's easy, baby.
The thing is, choking is scary, dude. It's like when you get caught,
terrifying.
it's scary as fuck.
I've had a Maruchan noodle.
Hit your stomach and be outside of your body at the same time.
Like, it gets stuck in my throat. Like, I slurped it too fast. And I'm literally like, and it's thin noodle, but I'm like, this isn't okay. And I literally just pull it out.
Oh.
I ate it again. That's okay.
You guys ever like thrown up pasta though? Like long like noodle pasta?
No.
Oh, let me tell you,
Full
it
noodle
feels
pasta?
like you're choking but in reverse.
Wait, why were you just swallowing whole pasta?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do it.
Slurp it.
Throw it back.
Damn.
I've choked with Oaxaca cheese before.
That's
shit's
super
stretchy,
stretchy cheese,
bro.
boy.
God.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever eaten a chip not right and you
Sideways.
feel that shit in your spine?
Oh, where it like stabs you? And shit?
Yeah.
Where is it now?
Yes.
Yep. That
I
shit
can't
hurts.
imagine how the brat would feel. That like has to hurt your chest on the way down.
Picture a big cocky.
Yeah, Omar, is that hard to imagine?
No, do it every day. Mario, you got a story for us?
Oh,
Hold on. I got one more story about kids putting shit in their mouth. So once, like we were in kind of like the very beginnings of the pandemic, all the kids have to wear their masks. The one time we're like, okay, I think we can take them out into the playground in the back. We turn around, paying attention to like the older kids. Our youngest kid, who's like 3 and dumb as shit, he was probably just got done eating dirt because I could see it in the corners of his mouth. He probably dug this up, but he found a balloon and was like inflating it and then just sucking on it. Oh, so I don't know
Are you
how
sure
long.
it was a balloon?
It was a balloon. It was a red balloon. I don't know how he got it. I don't know where he got it from.
But it was full of dirt.
Not only full of dirt, but it had already rained. It was full of some other kid's spit too.
Fucking nasty.
Kids are so gross.
I left that fucking job, dude. I dipped. Fuck
That's
that
fucking
place.
crazy.
Yeah, kids are nasty.
Yeah,
I
they
did
are.
see today that a Big Mac is 550 calories, and so is 2 metric tons
God
of Lowe's
damn it.
dirt.
I sent that.
Parks Department employee slaps coworker with dildo on the job. Oh, this is recent, October 1st. Mm-hmm. A female Parks Department employee allegedly slapped her male coworker in the head with a dildo while on the job in Coney Island earlier this month, promoting a full police investigation into the bizarre incident.
Ellen, you come across a lot of dildos at work, right?
I do actually. That's not a joke.
Do you ever just throw them at your coworker lovingly?
No, but sometimes I check out the features on them. Some of them are pretty cool.
Really? What's the coolest feature you've seen on one?
Spits. Does it spit? Tell me
Yeah,
when
actually, yeah,
spits.
the ones that
Nice.
You can, like,
have the option to
squeeze
dribble.
it.
Yeah,
What?
they're like
That's kinda
cannolis.
cool.
Hot, dude.
Dribble what though?
Basketballs.
That's what I thought.
Continue, Mario.
Following the blow, which occurred in the early morning of September 12th, the female employee, who was on temporary assignment with the city's Green Space Agency, allegedly demanded that the victim suck my dick, according to police reports. After the grotesque happening, New York's finest arrived to the purported sex toy smack at the West 25th Street Park, which unfolded in front of the employee's supervisors, the cops said. No serious injuries resulted from the assault, and the incident is under investigation by the 60th Police Precinct. A Parks Department spokesperson claimed that the managers issued appropriate disciplinary actions for the altercation, and the incident occurred on the last day of both employees' temporary assignment with them.
So
Hey, that's
they
a good
weren't
way to
even
sign off.
they weren't even employees there. They were just
They're
seasonal.
Aren't dildos like super hard though? Like,
I would think so. I've never.
I've
held
only
one.
ever found one in a big field once, but I didn't touch it because I knew better than that. Yeah.
When the fuck was this?
I was in 5th grade, and there used to be a big field behind my house.
I can confirm that we made out in that field.
And,
right after he tried to take away my virginity, and it didn't work.
come on, Omar.
God.
Anyway, I was just hanging out in the field, and then I found one. I'm like, what is this? And then I like poked around with the stick, and then turned out it was a big glittery dildo.
That's fun.
But I don't know if it was hard. I threw it at my cousin.
Oh,
Because it was hollow, so I put the stick inside of it. So then I fling the stick like I was playing lacrosse, but I had my cousin's back.
Oh my god.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
That was the last time.
Reading that made me anxious. I'm all sweaty now.
That's
You know
what
what else will make you sweaty? Alan's story about that thing the security guard made him look at.
Oh yeah, can you
say
tell
that
that
story
story?
again?
What?
When you're not handling dildos and you're taking a break in your car.
I work at an undisclosed Amazon. I usually take smoke breaks in my car, so I'm out there just trying to enjoy my break, right? And this security guard, I can see him coming up to my car, right? I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, I'm being real slick and I'm putting my shit away, right? And he walks past my car and I'm like, all right, that's whatever. I'm just on my phone. And he comes back and he like knocks on my window. I roll it down and I'm like, can I help you? And I almost said officer.
Yeah.
Mommy, can I help you?
So he's like, hey, can you come and take a look at this real quick? And I was like, what? And he was like,
Mario's face.
yeah, keep in mind, I parked the farthest possible distance from the door. And so I got out of my car, right? And he walks me maybe like 10 seconds off into the field, like right before it hits the highway.
If someone tells you guys, hey, can you see this shit? What would be your first instinct, Mario and Keniel?
If I'm that far and it's just us two, I'd be like, no, I gotta go back to work.
I'd be like, nah, you good.
What did I say it was? It was a muskrat, I think. It was a big rat. I want to say it was a big orange rat that was about the size of a football. I don't want to say it was a rat, but it had to have been like a gopher or a muskrat or something, but it was big.
So he just wanted to.
Yeah.
He wanted confirmation that he wasn't like hallucinating.
Yeah. So
Like
as
he
I'm
wasn't
before I
seeing
see it, as he's walking me to it, he's like, I just want to make sure that I'm seeing this right. I'm like, oh shit, because I listen to a lot of like true crime stuff, so I'm thinking, oh shit, it's a body. Damn,
He said,
this
"Turn
is
me up."
gonna be dope as fuck. I see this big ass rat, and it's not even doing anything.
It's alive.
It's alive, yeah. I thought it was dead, but it was just there, and I like walk up. I get up to like I want to say like 3 feet away from it, and it just casually walks back into the field.
Shit, he was
Like
on
he
his
just
smoke
been
break
caught.
too.
Yeah.
And I
Sit
turn
above-
around. I turn around and I look at the security guard, and he's like, "Man, that was crazy."
Imagine that's what you find crazy.
What a guy.
Yeah, I was either really high or not reacting the way I should have reacted. And maybe I should have been,
You should have taken a
I feel like I reacted that way to when the guy said his name was Roger at my job.
Wait, why? What do you mean?
Because I was thinking, this is back at my first Starbucks, and the guy was like, it was like busy, but the guy was being kind of like sus, and I was like, okay. And I like took his order, and I was like, can I get a name? And he was like, yeah, Roger. And I started fucking cracking up. Like, he said it so weird. Like, he said it like that too. He was like, yeah, Roger. And I was like, and I just like stood there and I was like shaking my head. I was like, go over there. just leave. And I had to walk him back and I started cracking up. That shit pissed me off. Like, I heard that and I was like, he did not just do that. I just walked away. I was like, go over there.
When you got his
Said,
coffee,
yeah, Roger. I was like, God damn it.
when you got his coffee, where you're like, yeah, I have a coffee for Roger.
No, I didn't call that out. I don't even think I came out until you left. I was like, I'm not coming back out until this dude's gone. I won't be able to take him serious.
Can I ask real quick, what's the riskiest you've ever gotten
With what?
in public with you and Jam?
With me and Jam, Will.
I'm talking about like open public.
We used to smash a lot in a car, and that was in public, but it was nighttime.
Well, there was that one story. I think we told it on the podcast, or I'm sure it's just like common knowledge amongst our friends of when we tried to smash at the Key Lime Cove parking lot.
Someone fucking died.
Someone fucking died
And
literally behind.
there was just cops
I
and
didn't know
ambulances as we were like about to pop off. Yeah, we literally just drove away and he just dropped me off.
Y'all ever get your DS at Avengers in theaters?
Wait, which one?
What did you just ask?
Huh? No, the first Avengers movie.
Oh.
I don't remember it.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, DS. That was like, what?
Yeah.
I thought you said,
the
did you
Game
ever
Boy.
get a DS at an Avengers movie? I was like, what did you just say?
He took me to this
Roger?
fucking comic book movie and I'm like, I don't fuck with this. I was bored as fuck. I'm like, man.
Omar's over here playing chess. Look at this fucking guy.
And I remember he asked me afterwards, and that movie came out maybe like 2 or 3 months
That's like
after.
2010.
Because we had just started dating, and I remember he asked me, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
he's like, so what do you prefer, Marvel or DC? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. And then I'm like, I just sucked this man off in a fucking
In a movie theater.
movie theater. And I'm like, and he's asking me all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, I guess DC. And I didn't know what the fuck that means. He's like, really? I'm like, oh, that was the wrong answer.
Interesting.
She wipes her mouth. I didn't fucking care at that point. Anyway,
Wait, what about you guys?
Yeah, you guys know where Brookhaven is?
no idea.
Old Plain, you know Old Plain Road, like right where the KinderCare is.
Oh,
no!
Yeah. Why you by
So-
the kindergarten?
No. It's over in that area, but it was in front of
Trying to
the.
catch a
It was in.
quesadilla?
I was actually inside the park. No, at the library, right outside the library. It was, and it was at night, and you know the police station is like right across.
It's literally
from
right
it.
next to it.
So we just like I met up with this girl who I was talking to at the time, and I mean shit just went down.
So
we
you-
didn't go all the
I
way.
was just
Like
saying,
we
did you
started.
do full blown smash?
We
in front of-
started and like some shit popped out, but we didn't finish. Like she got like a little nervous, and I was like, "All right."
Why
Oh,
did
so
why,
she was a good girl.
why did you choose this road
Why
in
do
front of the
good
police?
girls like that?
So
I've asked this question for a really long time.
so I was actually at one of my friend's house. Actually, Mario was there too, and
Mario,
then
I
we
got
were
him.
like texting, and then she was like, "Yeah, like meet me here," and it was just because it was like middle ground.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even think we were like meeting there with that intention, but that's just what happened.
But that happened.
yeah,
Did you want to get caught?
no, but I did get head while driving from the same person once in the daytime.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
daytime.
Yeah, like driving around.
pretty
You got tint on the car?
Yeah, you got tinted windows.
No, I did not.
That is pretty risky.
Very risky.
I remember my old boss at KFC said that I should preface this by saying he is gay. He gave head as he was driving. He made he made the other man take the wheel.
And he was
And he was-
controlling
yeah.
the gas.
Yep.
Teamwork.
I don't know, man.
Teamwork makes the
Why
dream
would
work.
you do that much though?
Dude, I have no idea.
He must have really wanted to give that guy.
For real.
But that could, I mean, I guess logically it could only ever happen in a guy relationship because women will never get that horny to be like, oh, I need to do it right now. You know?
I mean, it might not be a I need to do it right now thing, and more it could be like a kink thing
Yeah.
or like a
That's just
over.
fun.
What if you're
You
in
see,
a
you've
hurry?
done that. What are you talking about?
What?
Nothing.
I nothing. Never.
All right, what about you guys?
Huh. I mean, if you tell whatever you want, I'm not gonna say anything. It's not my business.
How
to spread.
respectful.
If she wants to say it, she can. I'm not gonna say anything.
But
Honestly, I can't remember.
Then I will say it. Okay,
is there okay? How about this though? Is there one that you have in mind where you're like that was risky, but you just won't say it?
I mean, I don't think any of them were risky.
There was one time where it was risky only because it wasn't safe to do, but that was about it.
Elaborate.
So we
You
were
said-
driving back to Macomb.
Oh yeah, no.
YMCA.
That's a 4-hour drive, and we were like almost there. It was probably like halfway, so we were like 2.5 hours into this drive, and it's pitch dark. Stuff was going on in the car. I was driving, but stuff was going on. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because she just said it didn't happen, but Steph was a little over eager, and she wanted more than what was going to happen, and I was going like 75 on farm roads, and I was like, this is not gonna work right now. I
I
was
told
like,
them we
"You're-"
should just pull over.
and I was like, no, I just want to get home. We were already driving for 2.5 hours. And so I was like, I'm not stopping. What the hell? I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So it just didn't
To be
happen.
fair, there was like no cars.
There
and it
was no
like,
cars,
pitch
but,
black.
But
the fact-
but as soon as you pull over, there's gonna be cars.
yeah, exactly. So it was like, yeah, that was the only reason why it was risky, was just because it was super late.
And you were driving
And I
70.
was driving. So that was about it. But other than that,
It's never been outside. I feel like I've never been in a situation where it could be outside.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
I gotta retract mine. I think my most risky one, it was at work. It was at work. We were on a conference call. We were on a conference call.
You were getting paid?
yeah.
damn, paid head.
Is that
damn.
prostitution?
You were basically
Corporate
getting paid. You were
prostitution?
basically getting
Fuck.
paid to get.
Damn. I don't want to give out too much information.
No,
just
tell
in
us.
case.
You already started.
All right, so it was at the bank that I worked. It was at the bank that I worked at. We were like the two head people, and we were like,
Oh yeah, you were.
so we were. But we were in the back office, like right behind the teller line. So there were people like right outside the door, and we were on this conference call. So we were like we muted the phone, and obviously, and like went to work. And then, like, somebody had came back and like knocked on the door while shit was going down. And granted, there's like big ass windows to a parking lot where customers can park like right there too. This is in the daytime. That was
No
probably
tinted window there either.
No tinted window. No control of outside traffic because the branch manager's office was the next office over.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I'd say that's the
There's no
riskiest
cameras
one.
in that room?
Not in that room, but like right outside that room. Yeah.
Well, the reason why I ask is because speaking of
Wait,
conference
hold
calls-
on. I'm sorry. Mario, you never
Yeah,
told
you're
your
not allowed
story.
to. You're not
Damn,
allowed
this
to
was the
try
perfect
to-
segue, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully, it's
Well, I
better.
can tell it
after-
after. He can tell it.
Yeah, we'll close with Mario's story.
There's a video circulating online of a lawmaker. He was suspended after kissing his partner's breast during a Congress session.
What?
Hey.
Zoom got his ass pretty dirty, I guess.
Damn.
So,
Zoom will call you out for farting.
Salta lawmaker Juan Emilio Amari was dramatically suspended from Congress on Thursday night after kissing his partner's breast during a remote video conference session with fellow
yeah.
legislators.
That's fun.
Hell yeah.
That's dumb as fuck.
That's an alpha move
That-
right
You can't
there.
That
even,
is an alpha
you can't
move.
even kiss your own girlfriend's tit like at your own house without
Then what
getting
are they-
I was
fired.
gonna say that's
In the
like
sanctity
those
of your own
that's like
home.
those videos when the teachers are getting mad at kids for eating, and they're like, "Hey, no eating during class." It's like I'm at home. Like the kids are looking at them. They're like, "Why would I not be eating? I'm at my house." It's the same. It's equivalent of that.
Yeah.
You're
you
at
see-
home. Why does it matter what you're doing?
Have you seen that one video? It's at like a Mexican party. It's probably in Mexico though. There's like a banda playing, and then this like exactly what you imagine like an older Hispanic woman to look like. Just plops her boob out, and then the guy she's with just starts sucking on it in front of everyone. Do you remember that video?
No.
Yeah, and she's like unbothered by it. Like he's super into it.
Yes, I remember that. That is a legendary video.
That's what I'm trying to be on.
Congress sessions in Argentina have been held by Zoom video conference software during the coronavirus pandemic, and the controversial lawmaker from Salta sparked outrage on Thursday night as he delivered a scandalous show for his colleagues.
That's fun.
So in scenes broadcast live... Oh, hold on. It just started playing the video. We can watch this afterwards. Anyway.
Sorry.
So in scenes broadcast live on the giant video screen installed in the Chamber of Deputies, a woman was seen approaching the legislator for Salta province and sat on his lap. Amari, who said the woman was his partner, is then seen touching her body before pulling down her top.
Also, they was full on
Do
fucking.
you think his video was off or something? Or
Like,
It
that video,
had
like
to.
when those,
What do you think?
I've actually had a video conference before where I was on my phone for it, and it was during my lunch. So I'm like, let me just eat my lunch. So I had the video on, and I didn't realize I was eating. So I was watching it like this, and I was just eating super like nasty. and I kept getting messages. Yeah, I was eating hot dogs whole, bratwursts whole. No,
What was this?
I didn't want to say it. I was embarrassed. This was pre-pandemic too. I just kept getting messages on my phone, and I'm like, I'll answer those later because I'm in a meeting. All those messages were to tell me we can see you eating.
you're bugging.
I want to cry. Both of secondhand embarrassment, but also betrayal.
He said, "Stop eating."
Omar is the worst.
I have a different
Confirmed.
boss now. It's okay.
Firm.
So the 47-year-old Frente de Todos deputy attempted to explain away the controversy by claiming the sexual scenes were broadcast unwittingly, saying he did not think he was connected at the time. Legally, that means he's good, right?
Yeah. He said, oops.
That technically means Zoom was violating his privacy.
I think he just forgot to press the button.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Which, to be fair, is also a thing that happens.
I remember one of the first things that I saw with Zoom being like a thing was like a class, and then the person went to take a shit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So they put their laptop in front of the toilet, and then you see them pulling their pants down, only for them to realize that it was on, and then they just kick it away.
I'm not going to say back when I lived in Waukegan, but when I first moved to Waukegan, I would try to video chat, tiny chat. Y'all remember that shit?
oh no.
With my friend Carl and our other friend Eva, and I didn't realize I had my camera on, like fresh out of the shower. So I'm like in this big ass ugly t-shirt and my hair up in the towel, and like I didn't even like take off all my eye makeup, so it was just like this. So I saw for a split second that the camera was on, and these bitches got a fucking screenshot so fast. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but because you could just see like their icons were like, you know, dark, and then it was just me. I was like this.
Mario, so where's the riskiest place that you have? It's never been in front of Congress?
No.
Didn't you try to do it in front of us while we were sleeping and Steph swatted you away like a fly?
Yes, that did happen in the cabin. I was trying to start the orgy.
As long as I was asleep, someone's ass was going to get eat.
Bars.
I think the riskiest was at an IKEA.
IKEA?
I don't know if she's gonna want me saying this.
I need to hear this story because
Yeah.
I want to know where this took place in IKEA.
Everywhere in IKEA, dude. So this was before we were dating, because we had been friends for like a really long time. And then one day, she was horny, I was horny, and we were like, we should just cuddle one day, right? And so that led to us just
What a
like,
fucking
fooling around a little bit.
nerd.
Well, no, because we fooled around. I'm like, you're virgin ass.
Never.
Whoa,
I was
whoa.
never was I ever once a virgin.
With a cock that big, I don't think you ever were a virgin.
Big old one, boy.
Fuck right out the gate.
You should see the thing on this.
I'm trying.
Stop.
I was trying to that cabin night. Anyways, yeah. So then, oh man, how did this even come about? Again, we weren't even dating. We were just horny as fuck, and we were like, we should just touch stuff
Touch middles.
at IKEA.
Wait, you planned it for IKEA, or you were just there?
We were
and
going to IKEA, and I think I brought it. I was like, what if I just touched your stuff at IKEA? She was like,
those exact
got
words.
permission.
Too.
maybe you can. And we went to IKEA, and just everywhere I could, I had my hand on her pants.
So just while you guys,
You almost got
were-
banned from all of IKEA.
Yeah,
But like just walking around, you guys would
just
you
walking-
would stop. Like you'd be like, oh, like
well,
Nice
yeah,
sink.
'cause we were there for her sister to shop. So while she was
Wait a
looking at
minute.
stuff, I
No.
was
so there was
behind.
another person there. You're touching this poor girl's sister in IKEA.
Man, I was like this, and
God.
but I was trying to get in them goods.
Okay, no, but you were walking around. Did you have to like walk at a 45-degree angle or some shit the whole time? Then
Fucker's small as fuck. I don't gotta worry about
You
shit.
know what I
dude.
was gonna say? I've
Probably-
heard that he is 3 inches, so I feel like
I ain't
there's
gotta
not,
worry about nothing.
there's not
dude.
much to worry
I'll
about.
just be horny everywhere, and no one will even know.
all right, and with that, welcome back to the Spit Bucket, everyone.
6 inches hard though. Let's not.
He's just got to throw
Let's
it. Out.
not leave that part out. Because now I'm getting self-conscious.
No, I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it.
Leave me a crumb, sir.
Smidge of Coochie, please.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. My name's Omar. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at _TigerDriver98 and just TigerDriver98, one word, on Spotify. Check out my album. Shout out to my 5 listeners.
You can find me on Instagram at AlanZF1.
You can find me in the club saying, hey, baby, hey, baby. And also on Instagram under Keniel, Keniel. Hit me up.
How'd you get the original Keniel?
I was the first to ever do it, man.
Hell yeah.
Find me on anything
Like that, I was like,
at Punknap. You can find me on Spotify under Destruction Baby. And maybe you can find me this Christmas with maybe a little new EP. Maybe. Allegedly, 5 tracks.
Allegedly 5 tracks. Find them at IKEA. Next time you're at IKEA, think of Mario.
Allegedly, yes.
Probably so much pussy juice all over IKEA constantly.
I don't doubt that.
Eric, where can people find you?
There was a whole sitcom filmed in IKEA without IKEA actually knowing about it. Just so you know.
I forgot
Seriously?
about that.
You can get away with a lot at IKEA then. Jam, be ready.
Hey, dude, you buy me a coffee table and a dresser, I'm doing whatever.
Tell me why this girl convinced me to buy her a lamp and a candle today.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always at work now, so that's about
That's
it.
true. That's why it's also been hard to record episodes.
It's all right.
People got new jobs. Where
I
can
do
people
too, all the
find you?
time.
On Instagram, Stephanie with 4 E's _22.
Nice. You got the original Stephanie with 4 E's.
The original _22.
All right, Jam, where can people find you?
Instagram and Twitter at really_cool. I'm currently unemployed, so I will be at home crying all the time.
And her resume you can find on Indeed.com.
Okay.
All right. All right, we'll see you guys soon at the Spit Bucket.
You can't do that.
Oh, shit, you're right.
When I said chicken shell at the cabin.
Yeah.
This man was talking about fried chicken skin. And he said a chicken shell.
Y'all ever read?
I've never heard of that.
Y'all ever read Chainsaw Man?
You're
I
on
was
one.
drunk and
He was
I was
turned-
high, dude.
And
High
you
as
had just
fuck.
eaten like a barf bean boozle.
Yeah.
What?
That was
Wait.
hard.
Those are nasty.
Oh my.
All right, we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Spit Bucket. Remember, if you like the show, share it with your friends and leave a review. We'll see you next time. Unless Omar can gather the boys, then you're fricked. Okay, bye.